At CEDIA this year, we are showing you the power of our Director series again. We have the M series, fully matrix DSP amplifiers, all software controlled. We have an 8-channel at 100 watts per channel, 8 ohms, and a 16-channel at 100 watts at 8 ohms as well. And then we also offer a 65-watt version if you don't need quite as much power. The software is extremely powerful. You have full matrixing capabilities, any input to. You can set any level you need to as far as minimum volumes, maximum volumes. We have our speaker profiles that are loaded in here. You can do full EQ per zone. You can also, one of our favorite features about this is we have a homeowner tab that we added in. So once you get all your systems dialed in, you can give your homeowner limited access. So they have built-in EQ curves and they can manually adjust EQ to show off exactly what their system can do without the risk of altering any of the settings that you want to keep the same indefinitely. We also have the 4840. This is another 8-channel 4-zone amplifier. It is 30% shallower than a traditional rack space. All the same power and same tools as our other amplifiers, but with the additional real estate on the back, as it's a 2U version instead of the 1U that the 4800 is, we have additional digital outs and loop outs on the back. A lot of flexibility with this product, and so much can be done, and it's all the same price as the 4800. Now, if you don't want to use the matrixing amplifiers, we also offer the brand new D series. The D series is really powerful, has all of the same software capabilities, including our speaker profiles, the EQ, the delay for the signals, the level setting, but it doesn't have the matrixing capabilities. So if you're using a control system that has matrixing capabilities, it integrates really well with these products. Same exact power ratings, 100 watts at 8 ohms, 200 at 4, and is bridgeable for a subwoofer as well. And then we also have the 16-channel version, the D4600. These products are shipping now, and they've been very well received in the markets. We can ask the Echo questions, and the music will drop out and come back in. Alexa, what time is it? Right back to the music. Extremely powerful tool that can be used for other integrations such as door chimes, phones, whatever you want. Anything going into the 1/8-inch input will be the priority, and it will switch between that as long as it's sensing signal.
Hey guys, my name is Matt Camp. I'm the product director here at Snap AV for our audio category, and we're showing the all-new Autonomic streaming soundbar. What we have here is the 2.0 subwoofer. With the subwoofer present in the system, you can actually turn it on and off with the press of a button, and the soundbar itself re-EQs itself for optimal performance with or without the sub, so really good features there. The soundbar has inputs for TV, it's got analog, digital, it's got an HDMI output for on-screen display, supports all the things that you know and love about Autonomic. It's got IP control with all the control system providers, it's got an IR input on the back, so lots of great features there. Also supports eAudioCast, it's on Oversee. We're showing it here at CEDIA with the TuneBridge app, which is great. And it works with all the other Autonomic products. So scalable, you can have it in a single bedroom for premium TV for premium sound under a TV, or you can use it in combination with all the other products with Autonomic. So scalable up to 32 streams of audio into 96 zones. So awesome soundbar. We won Best of New Product Award here at CEDIA this year, so really exciting. And it should be shipping in a couple months. So thank you guys, and hopefully you enjoy it.
Hi, my name is Andrew Knazel with DoorBird here at CEDIA. This is our newest model, the D2101KV. It has an integrated keypad that can be used for access control. Pins can be created, assigned, and deleted right from the DoorBird app. The pin pad here can also send HTTP requests to, let's say, a home automation system. So let's say, for example, you have your Control 4 system running. You can create a pin that would, let's say, shut off all the lights. So like 111 pound, all the lights go out. The rest of the features here are going to be the same as the standard model. So RFID reader, motion sensor right here, call button, of course, to send out the push notification to the user. Speaker grill, ONVIF compliant camera. The unit has 2 relays built into the back that are triggerable via the app. Also SIP enabled and open API. So if you're an integrator and you want to program something really cool and custom, the API is right on the website for you to get, download, and play with.
Hey, this is Kevin Hansen with Luxul here at CEDIA in San Diego. Wanted to talk to you guys about 2 new products we're launching here at the show. Not yet available, but available very soon, Q4 of this year. So the first of those products is our XAP 1610. That is the latest and greatest multi-user MIMO, Wave 2, whatever you want to call it, 4x4. This is the highest end that's available today. Whether you're looking at a Ruckus access point, etc., this is that same level as their upper end stuff, that 4x4 available here at the same basic price as the 1510 if all goes well. So we are going to sneak it in price point that makes a lot of sense. For that guy that's looking for the latest and greatest, that's what you're going to get with this. Secondly, we have the new controller, the XWC 2000. The main difference here of the 2000 is that it will support up to 32 access points rather than 16 access points. This launches will also have a new firmware that will give us some new features. The first feature I want to talk about is the ability to change channels of your access points. So you can have each of the different access points on 1, 6, or 11. You can determine which of it is. Also have the ability to adjust power. You can adjust power up or down. You can either do a small, a medium, high, or low, or you can designate, I want this to be X number of dB. Very controllable for that. The third, I got to think about for a second. The third is the auto add feature, where I don't have to go and individually add access points. I just plug the access point in and it automatically deploys. That makes it super, super easy to go with. Then the fourth one is that we will synchronize passwords between the controller and the APs to close up a little security loop there that we need to have. So it's a great product coming out in Q4, coming out in 4 to 6 weeks as well. So it should be really great to have here to make sales, probably more next year, but coming out very soon.
Howdy, gentlemen. This is Mark Nichols with Nexus 21. I'm the Vice President of Sales for the company, and I'm here to give you guys just a quick update on some of the new products we have for CEDIA 2018. We're going to start with our Eclipse series of projector drop-downs. This is the next generation of Eclipse projector drop-down. Our model E550 and our model E750. Both of these have been purpose-built for residential applications. The E550 has been upgraded to accommodate now over 500 plus different projector models, and the E750 is designed to handle those big behemoth projectors such as you see here with the Barco Loki. They all use the same inline, quiet, reliable actuation that we do in all of our lift systems, and they're super quiet, very smooth, very fast. And the best part about them is on each system with the ceiling interface plate, and I'll demonstrate that a little bit more for you. It's 100% concealed in the ceiling. Laser cuts on the side here also offer additional ventilation. You'll see we provide our proprietary projector mount here, which is a universal projector mount, and this attaches to the top of the projector, then gets installed. Just like the very popular Chief projector mounts, we wanted to make sure that we incorporated the adjustments for roll, pitch, and yaw. However, sometimes with the Chief ones, you have to kind of come up and go in sideways at the neck. Very difficult to access. Ours is all vertical positioning. So again, our ceiling interface plate here, very easy snap to release design, allows you to remove the ceiling panel. We do have a safety cable catch here so it can't just fall off, but then it allows you access. If you come up here on the side, we actually have lasered cutouts right in there. That would actually be for our yaw adjustment. You can take our T-handle that we provide, come right up through into the carrier and make your adjustments for the projector, and that goes for 360 access to it. Simple snap-in system allows for any ceiling panel to be attached, whether it's sheetrock, wood, custom finish, but the whole system it's jam-packed with installer-friendly features. From the pre-installation bracket to the snap-in installation feature, integrated cable management. It's a flawless design, and it's quite innovative. Hello all, Mark Nichols again from Nexus 21, and I'm now standing here at our Transcend Pro series of professional overmantle style mounts. These are both the on-wall version, which is our Transcend Pro Surface, and our new, now in-wall recessed box version, which is the Transcend Pro. Both offer the advantage, again, of our quiet, smooth, reliable linear actuators to get the systems moving. As you might have known, because I know you guys have done a little bit of these before, the Transcend Pro Surface and the in-wall version both offer a 4-position manual swivel, so it offers availability for tilt at the top as well and adjustment. With these coming back into the home position, I don't mean to keep making you bounce back and forth. We'll stick with the on-wall here for a moment. It has an integrated swivel return function, so the client does not need to get back up and bring the TV back straight. It'll actually right itself as it comes up. The on-wall version here allows for easy mounting to uneven surfaces such as stone, brick, anywhere where you can't cut into a wall or it's just not preferable. This also, we'll see it in just a moment, we supply a couple of vanity covers that are paintable as well, and that hides all of the controls behind it. So on one side we have actual mounting positions for all of the controls and wiring and the receivers, and then on the other side we leave that empty for the option to be able to put in punch outs for power. So on the in-wall version, finally, we bring you the in-wall box version of this. It is a 16 on-center stud position for this. And the beautiful thing about it is when this is fully retracted in the up position, the TV rests only a maximum of like 1.5 inches off the wall, which is just fantastic. A nice clean reveal. Still gets the same 26 inches of downward travel, and they're both designed to clear mantles that are about 12 inches deep. And I'm here to show you guys our CL65 flip-down television lift. This is a lift designed for anywhere up to a 65-inch TV, has a 100-pound weight capacity, and it's purpose-built for the situations where a client would like to drop a television out of the ceiling but has no additional attic space to accommodate that sort of setup. We've purpose-built this design, as you can see, to be only about 6¼ inches thick, which is all that's required to mount the mechanism. The subframe, as well as the main chassis for the lift, comes pre-assembled from Nexus 21. It's one of the only units that we do like this, so it is a freight item, rather large, but we do use an aerospace grade aluminum alloy frame for this, so it's very light. The whole system only weighs about 120 pounds wet. 2 gentlemen on a ladder, 4 lag bolts, installation is done. We have these integrated panels here for, vanity covers. They keep the presentation nice and clean. Those are paintable. They should need to match the rest of the ceiling page. All of the controls as well as the actuators are recessed in those as well. The system allows, with the subframe back behind here, and I don't know if you want to come around and maybe get a side shot of this. So the television does mount to the subframe here. We provide all of the mounting hardware for that, and then we provide a set of self-tapping screws that allows you to mount whatever your ceiling material is to the lift itself for, again, 100% concealment. That was a little close. That brushed my hair. I felt that one. So again, mounting this up top here, we do have set screws that are behind these vanity panels that once the lift has been loaded with weight, meaning the television and the ceiling panel, we run it up and we can determine then at that point for adjustment purposes, whether or not we need to go higher or lower based on the weight that's been placed on the lift.
I'm Dave Donald with Origin Acoustics, and this year we're featuring a number of new products, including the new Explorer collection. This is truly a marine-grade loudspeaker. We've taken the technology from our Director collection, and we've taken all kinds of efforts to be able to make them weatherproof. That includes the grill, it includes the mounting ring, and it includes all the componentry inside. As a matter of fact, when we get right down to the board level components all being coated, going to a Phoenix connector to make it more secure, because we realize in marine applications you've got vibrations and whatnot that are going to cause this to disconnect, so giving us a better connection there, and then also even a more solid connection as it goes into the ring itself. So this is fantastic. Now, interestingly enough, this is not strictly for marine applications. We have a lot of people who want to use these in high moisture environments, saunas, bathrooms, pool areas, any place where water is going to be splashed or get upon them. They love the idea that it's marine grade. It's just easier to be able to sell it into those applications. So consider that. That's the reason that we've done it not only in applications like you see here, but you will see other products like dual tweeters and so forth that will enter this collection as well. It's the Explorer collection from Origin Acoustics. At Origin Acoustics, one of the greatest growth areas have been those loudspeakers we're using outdoors. Larger and larger outdoor systems have become incredibly popular. Here we're introducing what we call the Bollard. What this is a satellite speaker attached directly to its own dedicated subwoofer. So each speaker is a 6-inch subwoofer and then a 4.5-inch two-way that is firing down into a lens. This lens creates a 360-degree dispersion, but you also have the ability to put an insert in and turn that into 180 degrees in case you want to be using it in a border application. You don't want the sound to spill over into the opposite side. Here you can see the speaker actually installed, where the subwoofer again is buried underneath the ground. It is available in either a square or a round application and in 3 different finishes: the bronze, the silver, and the black. Also, this entire sleeve can easily be removed, so if you wanted to take it out and have it painted, for example, to an auto painter who would take that and make it any color you wanted, if you wanted to be able to powder coat it, anything that the homeowner may desire is feasible with this particular product. It's the Bollard from Origin Acoustics. The marquee system from Origin Acoustics is designed for those applications where the customer wants the absolute best. We're talking about the finest materials, the finest enclosures. Everything about this is absolutely no holds barred. Here you can see the LCR, which includes 2 8-inch drivers, 2 5-inch drivers, and a compression driver. 99 dB efficient in its own extruded aluminum enclosure. There are 3 of those across the front in this particular application. If you took the center out of this, the 2 5s and the compression driver, then you would have the actual side and rear channel speakers, which could also be used in smaller theaters as LCRs. On top of that, 15-inch subwoofers driven by their own dedicated 1,000-watt amplifiers to round out the bottom end. And then for Dolby height channels, we have a dedicated marquee 10-inch in-ceiling 3-way system that uses the same type of componentry that you see here to be able to give it a balanced sound throughout the theater. It's marquee from Origin Acoustics.
Hello everybody in the UK, this is Gerben van Doyle from Procella Audio. We're at CEDIA 2018 in San Diego, and we're doing a quick show and tell of the new products that we have at the booth. Let's start with the one that everybody is interested in, the V21. Yes, it's a dual 21-inch subwoofer in a very tight V configuration. This thing outputs 145 decibels peak, 139 decibels continuous. And the interesting part, of course, is that it's minus 3 dB pointed at 18 Hertz, which means that we are playing 18 Hertz at 136 decibels. Have a look at those drivers inside. They are massive, absolutely huge. Made in Italy. They go hard. So we have the biggest, the baddest, and the meanest subwoofer in the market available today. And we're selling quite a few of these here in the American market, as you can imagine. So the other thing I'm going to show you is this new in-wall and in-ceiling loudspeaker, which is called the P8 in-wall. This is a Dolby Atmos loudspeaker, in the sense that it caters for all those new loudspeaker positions that Dolby Atmos brings, such as the 6 in-ceiling loudspeakers and the wide left and the wide right, as well as your normal surrounds and back surrounds. This is brand new. We've never even announced this yet. We are introducing this to the residential market for the first time here in San Diego. This is a full range loudspeaker called the P10-2. 10 because it's 10 inch and 2 because there's 2. Again in a V configuration. In the middle is this 6-inch, 1-inch mid and high frequency cabinet. This is a full range loudspeaker specifically designed for above screen placement, such as when you will do your first Samsung 146-inch LED video wall. When you have a video wall, you cannot place any of the loudspeakers behind the screen, as we do with our, the P28, for instance, or the P6s. We, traditionally, I would say, install those behind acoustically transparent projection screens. With the video wall, you can't do that, so we place the loudspeaker above the screen.
Hi, I'm Robert Lawton, the Director of Product Management for RTI, and I'm here at the CEDIA Show 2018 in San Diego. I'm just going to go through a few things, new features. We have the KA range, which is a range of on-wall and also stand-mountable touch panels. They come in 8-inch and also 11-inch, and all come in white or black. They easily connect to the wall, through a double gang socket. It comes with an adapter plate, and you just place it on the wall, and it has a nice slimline feature set to it. We also have a stand that's going to come with it as well as an optional extra. The stand will be supported for the 8-inch or the 11-inch, and this will allow you to have a tabletop mount. They are PoE powered and come with speakers, a microphone, a camera, all the ALS, the proximity sensor, very vibrant screens, very ideal addition to either conference room table or for the residential markets. It's a supplement or an alternative to the KX range or the CX range. We also have a new remote coming out very soon. It's the T4X. It's a smaller profile than the T3X, and it comes with less keys. It has a 4-inch display on here, and it's a very capacitive touch panel display, so easy to kind of function. And so this will be coming out very soon, and it supplements like the T3X, T2X, and T2i range. It will fit in the same dock as all of those as well, so it's very compatible. And it's very similar to the T3V Plus kind of size, something that's like Europe's been saying that they would like to have in the range. So this is just an alternative to add to the system.
All right. Hey, Blake Backer here at the Screen Innovations booth, CEDIA, San Diego, California, guys, USA, standing in front of our new Solo Pro with our ST short throw material. Guys, this is a game changer for the new short throw revolution that you know is kicking into high gear. We're using our Sony ultra short throw projector with a .0175 lens. In other words, we're literally inches away from the screen, broadcasting up into our ST material on our Solo Pro configuration. This is the world's first 100% wireless motorized screen, guys. We've built a lithium-ion battery directly into the motor. We're also doing this with the remote control, again, from the rack. So we have a control box in the rack that's broadcasting from up to 200 feet from the rack to the screen. No wires at all. No electrician required. Now, when we're shipping Solo, you don't have to go with the Connect box. We also have just a standard RF remote that goes with every unit sold. But if you are going to connect it to a Crestron, Control 4, AMX, whatever, you will need the Connect box. Now, you don't have to use the battery operated version. If you're going to leave this installed, you can go with our low voltage version, which again requires only a 16.2 speaker wire to power it. All right, so here we are standing in front of our new Zero Edge Pro frame along with our Black Diamond XL. A lot going on right here. First of all, the most important thing you guys need to realize out there in the field is we now have our new magnetic logo. Remember how we were standing zero edges up and breaking the logo off the bottom? Well, now this comes simply as a magnet. I think I did it backwards. Now it comes as a magnet. There we go. See how easy that was? Lots going on with this new frame. So as you know, we invented the Zero Edge frame. So now with Zero Edge Pro, you have several options. You can go with the standard half-inch felt line frame only, or you can add it to a 1.5 inch to a 2 inch painted frame. We have the same 12 standard colors that we have with Solo. It's giving you, the designers, the customers, the option of going with a more bold statement or a more TV-like look. That's the new Zero Edge Pro options. We can now build this frame up to 375 inch diagonal using our big time Slate XL. So remember, this is your new frame style, your new go-to frame style. We're actually trying to eliminate the 3.5 inch felt line aluminum frame because let's face it, that looks like a dinosaur. This is the Meteor. Now, the material we're using right now, this is the world's largest black diamond. This is the new Black Diamond XL material where we've got a 189 inch diagonal ratio screen. We can also make this a 150 inch 16:9 screen. And remember, in the theater world, one of the great things about Black Diamond is, as you can see from my shadow how black it is, there's absolutely no need to mask when you're doing 235. There's no need to mask a Black Diamond. So we're giving you a step up that nobody else can give you by providing you with Black Diamond for your multi-purpose room theaters. But we've also got, of course, Transformer to my right. Now, Transformer has got, this is generation 5 of Transformer, where, remember, what we believe at Screen Innovations is, why cover the part of the screen you're not going to use? Let's make the screen the right size every time. So Transformer is available up to 375 diagonal and 235 with all of our soft materials. The unit we're showing now is our MicroPerf Slate. So remember, with Slate, we can go ambient light rejecting, contrast enhancing, and acoustically transparent. That's basically all the acronyms available for one piece of material, okay? So remember, want to go high-end theater, we're going Transformer. We're going multi-purpose room, we're going Big Black Diamond. Both of these options are only available from Screen Innovations.
Hi, it's Tom from Trinnov Audio at CEDIA 2018 in San Diego. Really exciting show for us this week, and we're continuing the success of the Altitude 16, our budget entry-level AV receiver. This year we've been on the finalist list for the awards with CEDIA, so we're really proud of that, and hopefully we'll hear by 3 p.m. today if we've made it to the top of the list. Here we launched last year our Altitude 16 and Amplitude 8M platform, which gives 16 channels coding and up to 16 channels of amplification if you double up on the amplitude naturally. This has been an absolute runaway success story and has really captured the market for home theatre processors and has given access at this new product a lot more people. But we're not resting on laurels at Trinnov. We've gone from this sublime product to this new crazy one over here. This is the new statement level. This is the Amplitude 48. This is the Altitude 32 platform with a software update. This now has the 48 channel extension, so this will give you up to 64 channels of Trinnov heaven. So for those of you that like to do big cinemas and very, very big cinemas, we've got a solution for you. This product's been developed by demand of our dealers, specifically from the UK. So you've asked for it, here it is. The Trinnov 32 48 channel and the 48 channel extension. These two products really give you everything you want. So thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the UK soon.
Hi everybody, David WyreStorm here, and today we're showing our 600 series product. So we truly believe that at a trade show, for sure, seeing is believing. So what we're showing here is our 600 series AV over IP solution. Of course, 4K 60, HDR, all the latest things. We're using a 10 gig network to transport everything. And indeed, on the left-hand side, we have straight HDMI feed. On the right-hand side, we have the 600 feed. So you can compare picture quality one to the other and see exactly that there is no picture loss from one side to the other, anything on the 600. You can also compare latency if you want. That's why Andy's playing our video game here, is because he can play on one screen and move over to the other screen and see that there's no latency with the 600 series at all. So if you're looking for 4K 60 with absolutely no latency, 600 series from WyreStorm is the way to go. Alright, so now we're over here looking at the H2X series. So the H2X series in a very similar fashion. On one side we have a direct HDMI feed. So we're going HDMI in, full 18 gig, HDMI out, full 18 gig. Over here on this side we're using our fiber card in this particular case. So we're coming out fiber and going into the display. Fiber card as well as the HD-based T card use VLC. So now I can see the difference between the VLC and direct HDMI. So if I need full 18 gig, totally uncompressed, I use HDMI in, HDMI out, and if I need distance runs longer with fiber or HD-based T, I use the HD-based T cards, and you can see there's no picture loss of any kind from one to the other.